Hello, today I will show you how to make this. Some call it crackle design, some call it glass. I don't know what I would call it even, but it looks beautiful. That's the plan today. Start with a blank tip that I'm gonna put some black background. I will be using Blingline's Anchor Blingline, the Swedish brand. I will be using that one. Yeah, let's get started. First, you want to put a full layer. It doesn't have to cover or be perfect. It's just to have like a foundation, as you call it in a way. Don't mind this tip. I was using it before and I just took off the design on it because I didn't like it and I was like too stingy to throw it out. So I just filed it off. I just filed it off and used it. So nothing perfect. Make sure when it's black you put a thin coat because it's very pigmented. It's very having a lot of pigment. Say it like that, it's more easier. Put it in the oven. Let it cure. 60 seconds full time. Now comes the fun part. We will take our same black, put a good amount on your brush without spoiling everything like me. Don't put it too close to the cuticle because you will be like moving it around and you just don't want it all over in your client's cuticles because it's gonna be annoying to get off. Then we will take this foil plastic. Then we put this thing on top. And we find something sharp and easy to. Don't mind, this one is super dirty. We make some wrinkles. Wrinkles. Just wrinkle it up real good. The more you have, the better it looks. Sometimes make some high, what would you call it, mountains, ridges. Yeah, great. You know when you want to talk and you cannot talk, that's how it works sometimes. We put that inside, cure it, make it full time. I would recommend to use 2 times full time, also 2 times 60 seconds, because we are putting a thick layer and we just want to make sure it's cured all the way through. Then we'll be using some chrome. This chrome, I bought it on, I think, AliExpress. I have many like glitters. I always buy it on AliExpress. I do not recommend buying their gels and stuff because you don't know what chemicals are inside. So stick with something that is like something you know. something that you're sure that is not having illegal products inside or chemicals inside, ingredients inside. You get what I mean? Now they have cured full time, and I'm just taking off the plastic. You see, some is still not cured. So after taking it off, I will just make sure, can we focus a little? I will just pop it in one more time. Okay, so I'll put this chrome on it, just like that. There can be a difference if, for example, I made this on 4 nails. One had cooled down for a long time because I do them one by one. And it turns out the last one looked more great because the gel didn't get cold, so the way the chrome kind of sticked, it just looked more nice. But I don't know if just me who feels like that. Like sometimes my eyes can be very detaily, so I see like the smallest things. But like keep that in mind, like do the same to all the nails to make sure that all have the same effect and the same kind of shine. Yeah, tap that thing inside, tap it, tap tap tap, get in those corners. Like those are the most important places. Just get in there, make it, don't, don't be stingy. I like to be stingy, but you cannot be stingy here. Just get in there, get it in there. Then you can just tap some of the excess. Sometimes I like to just, because I know I did this with the other one, so I'm like, I have to do it here to make sure it gets like the same result. Just, yeah. You saw how it changed? I want that same yellow on this one as on this one, like as close as it can be. Then we pack this up before I do something stupid and throw it all over here. I think even there's a little bit different color to this other one, but it's always like that with nail art. It never becomes the same. Like it's so, you're not a robot, you're a human being. It's not possible. It's not possible. Don't beat yourself up like I would, because I'm a perfection freak. Sometimes I just tell myself, let it go, let it go, chill with it. Then I will take this cool one step gel, Blingline again, and just encapsulate it. Make sure to put enough on the brush so you don't have to like dip that same brush inside again, because that will make the shimmer to come inside. You won't contaminate it with your glitter, and that's the worst, especially when it's chrome, because you will never get it out again. Unless you have a special glitter, a special gel for glitter. Some people have that. I used to have that, but right now it's finished. get in there, the small holes really get in there. It's very common to have air bubbles, but just try to work them out. I know it's difficult because the more you touch it, the more air bubbles they come. Make sure seal the edges. If I was to do this on a client, I would be very careful with my edges and all the time make sure to turn it upside down, level it out a little so it don't run so much. You can be stingy with the product, you can go a little bit overhand. Now I did a little bit too much, but I always feel like too much is better than too little. And then we're gonna pop it in. Good, 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 good. Good full time. This is like disaster right now. Looks uneven, bumpy, and everything. Now we gotta file it. I'll do this off camera because I don't want my station to get more dusty than it already is. Now that I'm filming. So wipe the excess layer like that. Wipe it, wipe it, wipe it, wipe it, scrub it and rub it. File it. Make sure don't file too deep because you don't want to destroy everything you just made. Simple. So just be careful, but still there's a lot of filing to do. You see how thick it is? Some will like it thick like that, but yeah. Okay, I'm back. You see all the holes there. So before we put a top coat, you just want to make sure to fill those holes. But before even putting a top coat, let's just cleanse it out, get all that dust inside out or without. We got what we needed anyway. Just there's a little hole there and there. You see how it's just still a little bit different. I don't know. Now of course there's top coat on this one and not on this one, so I'm hoping the gold will come a little bit out like this, but I kind of doubt it already. It's just difficult to really make it similar. I'll use the same one step. Put a small amount. I'm shaking the whole table. Just try and fill those holes. Like for me, I don't mind them as much. It gives a little bit character. But I would just like for it to be a little bit even before I put in or put on my top coat. So just to fill those small holes. Because I know the top coat will do the work for me. In again. So then I'll go in with my wet finish. I had to do some cuts here because the tip didn't want to stick. It was just messing with me, like really. Okay. nice and even coat. You see those holes? That's why I like the wet finish for this, because it's thick. It's not thick, but it will level out. So just put a good amount there. Not enough to spoil your shape, but like a good amount so you have that. I turn it upside down. Let gravity do their thing, or do its thing. Do their thing. Do its thing. Yes. Put in the lamp. 60 seconds. 60 seconds. And then there we have it. My experience with the wet finish is you have to wait until it cool down. If you don't wait, it will become kind of matte-ish, weird-ish, not as shiny as you want it. So I will let it sit for 2 minutes, and after I'm gonna wipe it. But like as I said, it will never be similar. Like, look the difference. So much details here, and there is not so much, but it still looks awesome. Like, it still looks amazing. But I prefer the other one. Yeah. It's still really detailed. More detailed. It looks kind of glassy. I like it anyway. That's the thing. It will never get similar. It will never get perfect. But I think art is like that. It doesn't have to be too structured. Of course, if it's line work, then it have to be on point. But this is an abstract thing. You don't have to be on point. Yep. I think the 2 minutes have passed, and I will wipe it. And of course it pop off like all the time. But here it is. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment if there's something you want me to test out or show. Like, as I said, I'm new in this thing, so I'm pretty good at nail art, but I'm not perfect, and I'm not perfect at making videos. Like, I'm like idiot in the making videos, but I'm trying. So yeah, if there's anything you want, let me know. If there's anything you want to add, if there's something I forgot to say or mention, or yeah, let me know. Comment, and don't forget to put on the notification. See you around next time. Bye. Seconds. Come on. It's okay. And I will make a Snapchat, TikTok.